I am tired. Kanye West just released his season 9 Yeezy, and all I gotta say is I don't give a goddamn about those Hubba Bubba clothes. What the hell are you doing wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt to defend Kimberly, Noel Kardashian, from the SEC thing that's coming down? Ain't nobody slow. Y'all, I've had it. Listen. To quote Big Sean, I've crossed all my limits. I've had it up to here with Kim, Kanye, and all their mess. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all about to get a rant. Are y'all ready for this? I feel like a commercial break should have went in there. First of all, right? Kanye West, let's break this down because there's several things happening right now and they are all interrelated. Let's talk. There's the things we're going to cover. I'm going to give you all the bullet points. Kanye West showed up at season 9 Yeezy wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt while having his kids from Donna's Academy dance around singing, probably lift every voice and sing, right? Now, listen, we're going to have to discuss that because, again, this is not 2016 Twitter. Kanye, you are turning into an old man with these stunt queen antics to be provocative. But the fact that these stunt queen actors are working in tandem with your boo, your whatever, Kim Kardashian, to get the media to not talk about the way she defrauded people out of their life. Some of them, they're saying that people lost their life savings.
Hey guys, really quick, Future Tisa here. Don't forget, today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I got the court documents. It's deeper than you think, and y'all, Kanye was in on this. Don't forget, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be live. Okay, let's go. Make sure y'all hit me up. Okay, like, subscribe, comment. Okay, let's get back to my outrage, because I'm tired. Here we go.
By being fined $1 million, $10,000 in fine penalty costs, and $250,000 that she got paid to literally scam her followers to include them in a cryptocurrency scheme. This is Kim, the billionaire. It makes me wonder, is there really money? What really is going on? But y'all, it's not over. So you're right, like you said, you ain't not gonna let nobody stress Kim. And that includes the people that she defrauded. You're running in tandem. Kimberly, though, is being stupid and dropping a podcast, a murder mystery. Oh, I'm getting people off, right? From jail. We're gonna talk about that in a separate video because, but you decide to also release pictures of you wearing your engagement ring. To what? Get people talking and change the subject. And then Kanye West shows up looking like he's holding hands with Candace Owens, the woman that just called your wife a prostitute, right? But we all know Candace will do it because Candace is thirsty just like all of them. And literally it looks like Kanye put her on a plane and flew her over private just to distract from the bad things that Kim did. Y'all, let's actually get into this because I'm sick. I'm tired. It's disgusting on so many levels. When he last was standing arm in arm and Donald Trump and talking about he was running for president, I said, okay, well, you know, he's about to go to glory. He's clearly not in his right mind. We're going to cut him some slack. Kanye doubled down, right? Now, let me put this whole White Lives Matter thing into context because, you know, you might think I'm just talking trash, but the North always remembers. I will say one thing. I will give people a second chance. I'll even give them a third chance. But after that, baby, Kanye, Listen, even my eyeliner wants to jump ship. Now, let's actually talk about this. Let me remind you what he did that had me so hot. And let me remind you how this is all wrapping up together, okay? Now, where are we at? And with those Bubba clothes, the fact that what is Kanye doing besides causing controversy? What is he doing? Have you seen season 9 Balenciaga? Did you guys see the Balenciaga show? Let's actually talk there, right? It's not living up to the hype. They thought, right? And Kim stepped away just as soon as she could after she ruined it, right? But she didn't ruin it. They wanted the hype. They wanted the clout. Now you got it, right? Kanye, his season 9 Hubba Bubba clothes, baby, most of them duty already did that padded stuff last season. You know what? Let's stick to plans, right? He said, right? And this is when we thought he had lost his mind. When it comes to race relations, Kanye drew tremendous air for his 2018 flippant comments about the American history of slavery, saying, when you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. You was there for 400 years, and it's all of y'all? First of all, Kanye, I'm sorry back then, because I thought you had lost your mind, but let's actually read it. I'm sorry you hate yourself so much that it hurts you, that you feel like you would be associated with such a weak people. But you sit there and talk about like what happened in Germany, what happened to what, do you not know? You know what? Kanye's ignorant, and the only person he had educating him was Candace Owens, his new groupie. As much as she wants to call Kim a prostitute, you're trying to get the prostitute's position by literally doing stunt queen antics with Kanye. But you know Candace Owens will do it. It's not over. Let me take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out, right? About the time Kanye stood up to Trump, he told Jimmy Kimmel in 2018, just as a musician, African-American, a guy living out in Hollywood, everybody around me tried to pick my candidate for me. It took me a year and a half to have the confidence to stand up. Dummy, sit back down, right? According to the Complex, several of the models from the Yeezy show also wore these designs that featured the slogan on the runway, including the white long sleeve shirt that says White Lives Matter printed in back. He had his models wearing the White Lives Matter shirt. While it's unclear what message, if any, Kanye was trying to make in his latest fashion choice, the rapper is no stranger to controversy in the past few years, particularly when it comes to his political beliefs. Let me tell y'all something. Kanye thinks this is a joke. You really think because Northwest, I don't even want to wish this on children, but what's not clicking? What don't you get? You literally just got done licking the boots of Adidas and looking the boots of, and you had to go to social media to get the people behind you, and everybody was like, yeah, go ahead, Kanye. But the thing is, we all noticed, it ain't nobody slow, the fact that they had such little respect for you, that they kept trying you, that they don't respect you, that you don't know what you're doing, and that you're not well read, and they played you, and then you started negotiating on social media, and you rallied everybody behind you. But the fact that you yourself are a victim of racism, you screamed about Kim using discrimination and racism against you with your own kids. And at the end of the day, we see why you're with Kim, because at the end of the day, let's actually be real, right? Kim, before she was with Kanye, was always in awe of Black culture. She was a Kylie Jenner. She was in awe of Black culture. She pretty much stayed in her lane. Sometimes she did a little bit too much, but every time Kylie did too much, it's because Tyga was pushing her to do too much, right? But she always admired, and I'm not going to say she respected, but she was in awe of, fascinated with Black culture. Had to Kim getting with Kanye. Kanye made Kim. When he got with Kanye, he gave her the green light to disrespect Black culture. He gave her the green light to disrespect Black culture, and they ran with it. I'm sick of everybody saying that Kris Jenner is this marketing genius. Yes, Kris Jenner is very good at what she does, but she needed one missing ingredient. She needed the magic. That was Kanye, and Kanye was happy to give his clout. When she antagonized with cornrows, when she trolled Black women, when she did this, Kanye not only supported her, he stood right next to her, and then he was in front of her. Everybody gave Kanye a pass for that, including me. But baby, now that you're back in your right mind, and you want to sit here and use the people that died for the things that Black people go through, including that your children's gonna go through. As much as you think money don't protect everybody. It doesn't protect anyone. It only protects to a certain point, right? Let's not forget when Kim was in first class and she was flying home from Austria after they had somebody in blackface pretending to be you, and she left in a rush, and she was on the plane with North, and the rumors are saying that one of the first class people said to shut that M baby up. Your money can't protect that. You see you licking Adidas boots and everything else looking for things. And when you want something, you decided to come to the Black culture. But now that you need something else, which is to save your queens, but you want to put on a White Lives Matter shirt? You want to put on a White Lives Matter shirt? Y'all, let's break this all the way down, because I got some more stuff to say. He has lost his effing mind. And you're sitting here booed up with Candace Owens. Again, Candace is a beautiful woman. She is a bright woman. That said, I don't agree with half the stuff she says. I don't like her anti-blackness. And if you actually listen to any of Candace's interviews, you will know it is rooted with her apparently being violated by a group of white men in a white town and all this stuff. Again, there's a reason why she has internalized hate towards herself. Again, this is my opinion. Maybe I'm way off. Maybe Candace just woke up and said, I don't like you ninjas, right? Maybe that's just what woke up, right? Again, him and Candace were posed on a photo with them wearing matching White Lives Matter, which is to be known, white supremacists such as the KKK and the Aryan Renaissance Society have taken over the Black Lives Matter phrase used by Black people protesting police brutality. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Use a whole ass clown for doing this. And you know what? Since you want to sit there and be a clown, let's actually talk about some things, right? Let's actually talk about some things that we've been noticing, because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. You don't get, no, let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about what actually is going on, right? Kim let the average life person lose their life savings, all because she was being greedy. Because let's be saying that $250 she got paid was chump change to her, and it should have been chump change with you. Now there is something I'm going to talk. I'm going live at 5 p.m. to talk about it because there's more to the story, y'all. Kanye, his involvement in this whole cover-up, and also Kim did not disclose whether she was just a paid actor. And she also didn't disclose whether she has any of her money invested and whether she's one of the owners. We'll talk about the SEC. I have the court documents. We're going to break it all the way down, right? But Kim didn't need to do that. Kanye, you didn't need to do this. Listen, and then Kim chose to drop a podcast to save Black people. I'm going to do another video ripping the podcast apart. It's going to be a heavy download day. Just know, right? And then you put this out worldwide. Kim doesn't give an apology for the people she misled, doesn't give an apology for the people she hurt, doesn't give an apology for a GD thing, but she needs to keep it from trending on the blogs. So insert Captain Saber, what? Kanye West to save his queen by what? A White Lives Matter. You think this is a goddamn joke? The fact is, if Kanye would just educate himself, but the thing is, he doesn't want to be educated. He doesn't want to be educated. He wants to be the exception. But as he's seen what's going on with his business dealings, you're not the exception. Because while we can all applaud that everybody around you came and rallied around you, at the end of the day, they still don't respect you. That's why you had to do that. You fighting for a seat at the table. And then when they kick you out, you're like, I'm going to build my own. But you go back to fighting at a seat at the table, right? Listen, I'm sick and tired of that whole family, and that includes Kanye. I'm reading over all the news reports, right? He created the Kardashians, right? He's created the Kardashians, and I'm 100% speaking to Kanye, right? Well, he ain't listening, but you feel me what I'm saying, right? Everyone gives Chris credit for building. Kanye was the one. He was the architect. He did it. Chris knew how powerful he was. He knew how powerful he was, right? And his connections, and he knew that Kanye was a missing ingredient. And Kanye was happy to be like, use me, keep on using me, baby, till you can't use me anymore. And let me tell y'all something. This is what I want to say about Kanye and what's going on right now with his relevancy, because I see him. You would have been better off staying with Cheney Jones, because baby, you need to reconnect to the culture. Because as much as you're trying to get into this elite white society, they want you to be there because they want access to the culture too, baby. And you don't realize that part of your genius for them is the fact that you're bringing them the culture. Right? Even Dimma, he got the culture 3 hours late, but everybody's losing their damn mind because they don't know what Fashion Nova is. And they ain't never been down to Chi-Town. And they ain't even been to Southside. And they haven't seen the way the girls like the way their hair and the way when they're running errands, how they look oh so cute and pretty. And the way everything sits just right. And the way they look, having nothing, they can still make the most stylish things. They don't know that's all you're doing. Your influences, they don't know that's all you're doing, right? but I peep it. But the thing is, you need to reconnect to the culture because you're losing your relevancy. There's always going to be another person that rises up through the culture that they can like sell it to people. I'm just saying, right? But I will say this, is this Kanye's, we talk about Kim's karma, is this Kanye's karma? Consider this, look at all this new stuff, right? Now, Kanye, remember when they first started, the Kardashians were the joke. I remember people were afraid to even be in pictures with them in the same room. They were a joke, right? And Kanye had all the relevancy. Now Kanye's turning himself into a joke, and Kim and them got all the relevancy, right? And instead of rebuilding his cultural relevance, right? He's still focused on keeping them up and protecting them and looking after them. And now you out here like a damn fool with a White Lives Matter shirt. You know what? Using black pain for controversy, he gave Kim the playbook. Kim used to idolize black culture. Remember she was in Reggie Bush? She didn't put a wrong foot forward. She knew she had respect because she was like, even I'm not that crazy, until she got with Kanye. He taught her how to antagonize black culture. He gave her the playbook, right? Listen, and honestly, the last thing I'm gonna say, to be in Paris doing this mess with a bunch of black children, your black children walking around singing, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, y'all. It's gonna be a heavy upload day. We out here. Don't forget, I'll be live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.